First, a recap on my trip. I flew from my working city to Lhasa. I then rode to the north part of Lhasa. When I climbed the Nianqing Tanggula mountain, I suffered from serious hypoxia. As I camped in a village near the Namachuan Lake for a night, the temperature dropped to -17, and the altitude was 4,850 meters. The next morning, I decided to quit the trip due to physical hypoxia, and this episode shows my return route to Lhasa. Well, I quit this trip because I suffer serious hypoxia problem. Blood oxygen dropped to 80. 90 should be very dangerous. I need to quit this trip now. Head back to Lhasa. It's gonna be 230 kilometers. Temperature -10. Lowest is -17. I had Tibetan cuisine for lunch, bought a Coke to help alleviate hypoxia, and then I set out. Well, now heading back. My altitude will rise to 5,190 again. But there are so many cars just stuck over there. I think there should be an accident. Yeah, that's a good part of a motorcycle. Well, I'm gonna stay here to let the tank truck pass firstly. Especially this turn, the turning radius of this one can be very large. Well, for this one, spray flag. Got this for special purpose. Here, you see. I use that to bend this tire, get more traction. Gotta let him pass. Use that tarmac. Now it's better. Yeah, over there is the mountain pass, 5,190 meters. of it. My altitude finally has dropped to 4,200 meters or so. Right now back to normal altitude, 4,500 meters or so. And here's the Dangshun town. Let's check the mountain. It's so stunning. Well, I just found myself this stunning place to have a short break and have a short rest. Snow-capped mountains, a river, and winter pasture behind me. It's really stunning. But this adventure doomed to be a failed one because hypoxia. Normally, I will not suffer a high altitude sickness, but this time was different because I flew from flat area to this highland area just in hours. My body doesn't have an adaptive process, so yeah, what a bummer. This morning I tried this Coca-Cola. It worked at some time, but I cannot always take this, right, with me. Well, I just had a rest here. Very beautiful. The river and the prayer flags and some mountains. But these yaks are gonna go back home. But I think as I'm here, these yaks just won't pass. So, don't bother them. Just look at these yaks. So many of them. Flags, so crazy. Wow, cannot see the top. I'll not go inside anymore. Well, already in Lhasa city, you can see decorations here. It's very beautiful. Here's Potala Palace. Because the Tibetan Spring Festival is running near, very close just these days.
the Spring Festival here is different with Chinese traditional Spring Festival because here it's based on Tibetan calendar rather than traditional Chinese calendar. But I think it would be better if more Tibetan elements are added. But right now you see these lightings. Yeah, these lightings actually a Chinese style.